Coronavirus, popularly known as the COVID-19, a pandemic that has reached our country, the Philippines. The outbreak of the virus was reportedly originated from Wuhan, China back in December 2019. Earlier this year, the Philippines has experienced the first local transmission of COVID-19. The COVID-19 works quietly inside our bodies, deteriorating our system, putting our body in misery after couples of days have passed. This virus mostly targets our respiratory system, which weakens the lungs. Persons who have weaker immune system and in the older range are more prone to this and has a less chance of surviving the virus. But months passed and the quantity of people who are infected are overwhelmingly spiking up. Currently, our country has reached 3,000 plus confirmed cases. Due to this disease, the national government has decided to implement an enhanced community quarantine for people's protection. Earlier in March, everyone were quick to go back to their homes or provinces far away from the city where there are a lot of people. Since the quarantine started, several establishments have closed their businesses. Schools have suspended their classes, and even churches stopped their mass gatherings in compliance to the safety measures of the quarantine, which is the avoidance of huge crowds. Safety measures were implemented and exercised daily in order to stay safe from COVID-19. People are encouraged to stay at home most of the time, sanitize everything by washing hands regularly and disinfecting their homes. People are also encouraged to take this time to spend with their families and boost their immune system by eating the right foods and getting a good amount of rest. Because one of the things that fights the virus is a strong immune system. Lastly, practicing social distancing whenever we go out and even at home. As I have stated, the virus works quietly and we cannot determine if someone has this virus after days and he or she have probably infected others by that time. The hospitals in the Philippines were overcrowded because of the large amount of people being admitted daily. Luckily, our doctors and nurses were working non-stop since the start of the pandemic. Since the virus is easily transmitted, they risk their lives attending people who are PUIs, PUMs, and people with confirmed cases, treating them and helping them recover. This makes them highly exposed to this contagious disease instead of being with their families at home. Furthermore, not only doctors and nurses showed bravery. A lot of people are helping non-stop, delivering foods. The military and the police are guarding places. Grocery staffs, drivers of PUVs who cater to our health workers, and people who are raising funds online continuously to send help to the people who are greatly affected of this pandemic. May this pandemic be a lesson for people all over the world. This pandemic is yet to be over, but one thing's for sure. We are all gonna get through this, and soon all things are gonna go back to the normal hustle, but changing some of our ways that we know that is toxic to the environment and to human health.